Yeah. And then in Dongwon, right, we're, aside from talking about Asians, so in English, if you say like you are, like he's white, I'm tan.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, the black thing. Right.
So
Dark.
in Dongwon you would say
Hey.
hey lo, or like 我很黑. But you can't translate that to English and say I'm black.
Yeah, never say that.
You shouldn't say that.
Yeah, black refers to people from Africa or with African blood, like African Americans. So yeah, you would say like I am maybe tan or dark skinned would be like the most you could say, but don't say you're black.
Yeah,
I
dark.
think the safest one is tan.
Tan,
Say
yeah.
that you're tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tan is actually a color of brown. It's just a certain brown shade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, this is kind of different, so okay.
I just really wanted to emphasize that most people are going to be really, really nice to you, and I think that you will most likely have a really good time. But if someone does say something that's rude or mean, and it might happen because there are rude people everywhere.
Yeah.
There's lots of rude people in America. But it might happen, and if it does, that is a problem with that person and not you. So please, please, please try really hard, not to think badly about yourself because of that. Because it is not anything bad about you. It is that person's problem, not yours.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well said.
Yes.
I was just gonna say, a lot of young people, like our age, are very interested in traveling and meeting new people. So they will think that you're very exciting because you're from a different country. So a lot of young people will probably want to talk to you. So I think they'll be pretty nice to you. Some people, I will say, don't know where Taiwan is on a map, and they might ask you if you're from Thailand. So if they do, they're not trying to be mean, they just don't know. They should know, but they don't. So just say, oh, actually, I'm from Taiwan. But most people, I think young people will be very nice and very interested in you as people.
What do you think's a nice, quick way for someone to introduce Taiwan? I mean, because I tell people if I have no time, I just say it's kind of like the craziness of China, but the politeness of Japan together or something. If I have no time, I say that, and I know that's not very good. But
Democratic nation in East Asia.
okay, yeah, that's a good
For
one.
older people, you could say Formosa. Some of the older generation in America knows Formosa. Like my grandpa knows it as Formosa, not Taiwan. That might help.
You just say, it's an island in Asia, and most of us speak Mandarin. Yeah.
But that's also a question that you should figure out for yourselves as well. Like,
Yeah.
what is Taiwan to you, and how do you want to share your country with the world? Like, for example, if you were to ask me about, like, explain the U.S. to someone, my experience is different from Paul's experience and different from Kyle's experience. So think about what Taiwan means to you and how you want to introduce it to the world.
Yeah, older generations might know Taiwan more than younger generations. Never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Why is Thailand famous than Taiwan?
The spelling?
That's a good question.
Travel.
Travel, it's a big
traveling.
tourist destination, and actually China does try very hard to block information about Taiwan. Like right now they are making deals with companies about their websites. I know Canada Air just made a deal, so they don't say Taiwan is separate anymore. They say Taiwan, China, to get better business deals with China.
But I think also it's because Thailand, like Thai food, for example, is a popular cuisine in the U.S.
Right.
So, Thailand is viewed as this very separate culture, whereas Taiwanese culture sometimes is from China. So I think if we were eating Taiwanese food in the U.S., we would say, "Oh, that was good Chinese food."
Yeah.
It's maybe not true, but that's I think how Americans might look at it. So yeah, that's a.
Need coffee or tea?
Coffee, please.
Yeah.
Question. If I want to buy something to share with new people that live in America, what do you think I should buy from Taiwan?
You from Taiwan?
Yes, so sweet.
Pineapple cakes.
Pineapple cakes?
Pineapple cakes.
Oh, you know, actually, on this note, something that in my culture, where I'm from, if, let's say I bring some pineapple cakes from Taiwan to California, and I have an open box, and I share some with people, you know, oh, here, have a pineapple cake, oh, here, have one. In Taiwan, sometimes I'll do that. I'll say, oh, here, have some pineapple cakes. And I say, oh, thank you. And they take the whole box.
Oh.
Huh? What? Okay, all right. Like, I think, I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but with sharing things, like, we're a little more open with, like, sharing. I don't know how to say that. You know what I mean?
Bad
You guys-
sharers.
Excuse me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I have a test at
Oh, you gotta go. Yeah,
I
okay.
need to go.
Thank you
Okay.
for coming.
The notes will be
enjoy
with
this, and thank you so much.
Do you have anything you want to ask right before you leave?
Well,
Question?
she
You have
will
time.
finish the test like 9 o'clock, perhaps if we're still here, she will be back. But if you have questions?
good luck on your test.
She's gonna hurry up to her test.
Good luck, good luck.
Yeah, so what do you think she should bring? Pineapple cakes, yeah.
Mochi. People love mochi.
Mochi.
It's silly, but people love
True.
keychains
They do, that's true too.
like that say Taiwan.
Yeah, just anything that says Taiwan
You mean the shape of Taiwan?
Yeah.
or something like that, yeah.
Or little Taiwanese money. Like
yeah.
some $10 coins.
Yeah, something
Or
like
$50
that.
coins.
People would appreciate that.
Yeah, or postcards. I like giving out postcards.
Yeah.
Just things that are small and you don't have to spend much money. you know.
Special?
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
anything that would say like Taiwan on it.
Yeah, kind of things. Silly, cute things. Yeah, nothing special. Like night market stuff is fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Or I know like the Aboriginal community has like beads and things. Like we just got some beads like from the Tile tribe. Like if you have connections to Aboriginal groups, that would be a cool thing.
That would be really cool because I bet a lot of people would not know anything about that. So,
Yeah, that's very unique to Taiwan, of course. Okay.
I have a question. I want to ask, do I need to change my nickname on my Instagram? Because my Instagram
Xiaohei.
nickname, yes,
Yeah.
is
Shall
is
Little black.
Yes. Yes. Change it. Yeah.
Okay.
It says it in English or in Chinese?
English.
Change it.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
You cause the
okay, hold on.
problem.
Is that your name? Is your
Yes.
name Xiaohei?
No,
It's
no,
a
nickname.
Nickname.
Oh, okay.
Because here we call hey, she's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, because as an Asian in America,
think-
you might have different problems than a black person in America, as an African American. So some people might not appreciate, even though it's innocent, to say that you are black, even as a nickname.
But I think we've established that hey in Chinese also means tan.
Right.
So if that's
Oh yeah, you
Like
change
if-
a little tan.
like, I mean, but in your Instagram it says Xiao Hei, right? It doesn't say little black, does it?
English.
It says little black.
Oh.
Or you can
Switch it into Chinese.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
put
then
Xiao
I
Hei.
know.
Yeah,
And like, you just
Xiao
explain, I'm just a little bit tame.
Hei. Yeah.
Little behave.
Yeah, if you put even like pinyin, like Xiaohei,
yeah.
that would be fine.
That would be good.
Yeah.
But
Because
your
everyone's gonna know
explanation
what
would
that
just be like,
means.
it means I'm tan. It's a nickname because I'm tan,
Yeah,
not
then
because
you're
I'm
totally
black.
free. I
Yeah.
think.
Because that's with you and your language and your culture.
Yeah, little black.
Yeah, that would be a great chance to communicate. I mean, talk about your culture. The hey in the connotation here doesn't mean anything like discrimination or anything.
Yeah, I was at an English camp teaching some Aboriginal kids in Hualien, and one girl came up to me. She's dark skinned, but she comes up. She's like, or some girl points like, she's black like Obama. I'm just like, oh, that's great, cool. Yeah, right. I would just put it in Pinyin.
Yeah.
That would be great because then Americans can pronounce it. You know, they might be able to read it, and we can teach.
Yeah, if they ask you what it means, you can just say little tan or something, or you can
Or you
explain.
could explain it if you
Or
want.
Yeah,
explain
yeah.
it longer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. I will change it.
What else?
Taboo. Taboos?
Don't talk about, oh God, so many things. Anything related to physical appearance. things
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
we don't do that. We
Don't
don't say.
comment.
Where do you draw a line?
You just don't. Like,
Yeah, it's okay to be like, you look nice today or something. And
but don't see someone and be like, 你胖了. That's a no-no. Or like, 你瘦了. Or like, 哇，你很 like 什么什么很大, like 什么什么好小.
Right, right.
Like don't if you're looking at someone, just try not to talk about
Or
what you see.
right, or even like I've noticed here, it's okay. It's like common to say like, oh, 你很帅 or something, or like like it's okay to like comment and be like very positive like that. But in the U.S., that's even a little weird. Like say, oh, you're so handsome.
yeah, that's a little weird.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Like it would just be like, I don't even. Yeah.
Just don't
Especially if it's someone
It is.
that you work with, like professional relationships. It's better not to comment on appearance